Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. With a month of NBA action in the books, let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year race. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You take a look at Filipowski, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And what an influx of young talent that it's come into the league this year. No question, this group is ready for life in the NBA. The competition for the Rookie of the Year award is going to be intense.
Every time you talk to a rookie, the first thing they talk about is that the pro game is a lot faster than they anticipated, more physical. But I'm surprised at the NBA ready. Some of these guys.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Kessler in at the 5. And for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now Simons. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Back to Simons. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Collins, a screen on Sharpe. Markkanen kicks to George. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
There's Clarkson after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Stolen by Kessler. George with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Kamare, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Big Daddy. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Clarkson taking his time here. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
So it's Utah now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Fades away. Collins, good.
Defense all over Collins, but he keeps his composure and just takes his rhythm shot.
Pass to Kamare. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Long range from the inbound, and it's Sharp missing. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's deflected. Here's Kamare. He's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Big Daddy. To the inside. The kick out to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. You take a look at Ayton, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Walker Kessler, several spots down. Another one of the great rebounders in the league. What a season on the glass for him so far.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. George passes to Clarkson. Collins a screen on Sharp. And that one good from Clarkson.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Pass to Big Daddy. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Really left alone that time.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is George. Scoreless thus far. Collins finds Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Trailblazers leading by 3. Down low. And that one's good. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Outside, George. Pass to Collins. Now Kessler. He's covered by Ayton. 2 on the clock. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Collins. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Markkanen. On the wing, George. Outside, Collins. Sharp against Clarkson. And Utah again with the bucket.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Ayton with it. And here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Sharp against Clarkson. Here's the teardrop. It's tipped. They recover it. They get the rebound. George sets a screen for Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland leading. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The free throw drops for Sharp.
Now, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Jordan Clarkson. And Sharp drops them both.
So far, you're liking the flashes that Sharp has been able to show you at this level.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Portland, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Utah just way behind. George finds Kessler. Right side, Collins. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Sexton. Clock at 6. Over Sharp. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
So it's Utah now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And Sexton slams it in.
And look at the combo guard get up on that one. When Sexton caps off these alley-oops, it gets this team going.
Now here's Simons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Sharp with it. He's picked up by Collins. Sharp against Collins. And it's Sharp missing. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Sharp against Sexton. It's deflected.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. To the paint. Goes up the baseline, and it's good for 2. Ayton's got 6. Now, here's George. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Collins in the post. Outside for Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. He can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Lepowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Lowry Marketing comes in for Collins. And it's Collier in for George. And Sexton drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Scoot Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Third is Anthony Simons.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Steps back and fires. Utah with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Avdia with a screen for Simons. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Good recognition from the big man Williams. Solid at realizing when the D has overcommitted.
Here's Collier, covered by Simons. Markkanen a screen on Simons. On the wing, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Henderson for three. Filipowski grabs the board. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. No good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Collier after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Markkanen. Good on the three-point shot.
It's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Here's the screen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Avdia out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Portland leading. Here's Big Daddy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. Here's Collier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Goes up on the wing. Utah with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Here's Big Daddy. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Abdia gets the bucket.
Calling for the ball and then delivering. Nice shot by Abdia.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the three. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball's knocked loose. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. With the step back. Floats it up for Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Count it good. 7 points in the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Filipowski. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. Nothing on the board. Avdia. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Personal foul. Second team.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Avdia against Sexton. Inside, Filipowski. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 12 points for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Avdia against Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. Over Ayton. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Collier. Here's Mikhailu. The Jazz again can't hit it. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now here's Ayton. Now Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Sexton. To stop the run. And it's Portland with the rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Kamar is checked in, and it's Simons in for Avdia.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Throws it up high. And Kessler throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Simons. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Kamare. Banked in off the glass. Kamare's got 5 points so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Sexton on the wing. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Here's Kamare. He has 5. Pass to Big Daddy. Ayton kicks to Simons. Offensive rebound. Here's Big Daddy. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9 points. Now here's Collins. He's covered by 8. Collins dishes to Sexton. Collins setting the big for Sexton. Lets a floater go. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Collins, a screen on Simons. Pass to Collins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Springer. No scoring in this one. Outside Collins. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 11 to the wing right side. Pass to Ayton. Here's Big Daddy. Left side Simons. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. The Jazz shooting 43% for the game. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Driving in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Jazz trail by 17. George passes to Markkanen. George with the screen on Sharp. Back to George. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. The rebound by Simons.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here are the Jazz now. 19-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Markkanen finds Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
There's a good screen. Simon's on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Simon's against Clarkson. And it's Simon's missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's the three. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Collins, a screen on Simon. Bobbed up there for Collins. They swipe it. The finish. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Jazz shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for one.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw. Second shot opportunity, and it's Collins getting it to go. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. There's thinking about the shot. Oh, almost had it. Give it up for our participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Portland Trailblazers. And this game is ugly. The kind of game where fans put bags over their heads.
It's ugly, Ernie.
I've been on some teams where the players shot like they had bags over their heads.
I've been on some shows where I've wanted to put a bag over my... hey, but not this one. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Portland Trailblazers.
I couldn't tell the difference between that second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Taking a look at the Jazz. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. And it's George in at the 1 spot. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Here's Big Daddy and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
Clearly a foul.
Portland, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 20. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Collins has got 9 points.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Here's Kamare. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And the jumper from down low is good. And it's 8 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Sharp. Hands it from downtown. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's Collins. He's got 9. Down low, here's Clarkson. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Kamare. The kick out to Simons. 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Big Daddy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Collins. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. Markkanen passes to George. Now, here's Clarkson. Kessler, a screen on Sharp. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Simons against George. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 11 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Clarkson up top, defended by Sharp. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 23. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Collins. 7th in blocks. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Kessler, screen on Simons. Clarkson for 3. And no good that time.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Sharp has it in the corner. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Sharp's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to George. Here's Collins. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
George passes to Collins. George with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Another miss by Utah.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Simons. A rebound by the Jazz. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, right, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Portland, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Sharp. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And the Jazz call time here.
Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented. They trust each other. They work together. And you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
George looking around. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. Clarkson goes in, and he gets the bucket. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
Good work there as it goes. 28 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's George. Outside Collins. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, George. With the floater, it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Simon. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Kessler throws it down.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Big Daddy. 12 points for him. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Simon. Markkanen pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Kessler throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around. Portland again missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Sexton. It's good from long range. Sexton's got 14 points.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
There's the screen. Simons the pass to Big Daddy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
13 foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
No good on that one. So for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for 8. Avdia comes in for Big Daddy. And Henderson subbed in for Sharp. And the second free throw, good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Avdia, a screen on Clarkson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Portland, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Here's Collier. He has 5. Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson outside. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Simons has it in the corner. Avdia with it. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. 33 points for him.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Pulls it up. Henderson pulls it in. Portland leading by 23. Down low. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. Now, here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Buries it from 3-point range. Simons has got 16.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
It's good.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now, here's Simons. 16 points for him. Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Back to Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Clarkson outside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Henderson. Bob Williams is out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Avdia. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. It's blocked. Second chance shot. Buries it despite the hack. Terrific play. We'll have a chance for one more. That one on Filipowski. The Jazz making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Beyond the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Martin, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution, number 99, Kenyon Martin Jr.
The Jazz shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Utah, Sensabaugh, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Williams. Back to Henderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Henderson. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
And he sinks the second. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside, Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Colin Sexton right now looking confident, shooting over anybody out there.
It's Henderson on the wing. Got a piece of it. Filipowski passes to Sexton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sharp's checked in for Williams. And Utah also making a switch. Hendricks is checked in. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Sharp. Sensabaugh no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Sharp. Nailed from three-point land. Sharp's got 20 points.
could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Sends the ball no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Floats it up for Henderson. An emphatic LU jam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Sensabaugh. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Utah making a change here. Collins is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He has 38 in the game. Here's Collier. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. They set the pick. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Back to George from outside the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Henderson for 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Clarkson on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Sharp. Trains the 3-pointer. Sharp's got 26.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Utah's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And Portland making a change here. Walker's checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. And Kessler drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Bucket is good. He has 40.
Oh, with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Clarkson outside. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Clarkson's got 16 points here in the second half. Pass to Williams. Back to Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Avdia. And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Collins with it. Defended by Avdia. Collins kicks to Clarkson. And it's Portland with the rebound. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Pass to Collins. Now George. On the wing, Markkanen. And here's Collins from outside. That shot off the mark. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
That free throw, good from Avdia.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. I mean, this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the Trailblazers. Delano Banton comes in for Scoot Henderson. Both free throws, good from Avdia. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Collins setting the pick for George. Clarkson outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Williams. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
No good on the free throw. A different look now for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Good on the second free throw. Here's George. Clarkson outside. Now Kessler. Outside Markkanen. Right side Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Avdia. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Kessler setting the pick for Clarkson. No good from outside. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pick. Henderson outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. And for the Jazz, they're shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Henderson against George. Henderson looking it over. Rebound, Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Markkanen kicks to George. Pass to Collins. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. That's now 32 points for Jordan Clarkson. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And the call will be on Keontae George. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's off on the first. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Markkanen. Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the 3. George against Henderson. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.